Tom Holland hopes Spider-Man and Daredevil can team up one day. With all kinds of crossover possibilities opened up from the multiversal plot of Spider-Man: No Way Home, star Tom Holland is now expressing his hopes for who the friendly neighborhood superhero can team up with next. In addition to Willem Dafoe's Green Goblin, Alfred Molina's Doc Ock, and Jamie Foxx's Electro playing prominent roles in the box office behemoth, all of whom we saw in the trailers, a number of other surprise Marvel favorites made their way into the film, too. One of the more minor, but undoubtedly hyped, cameos was from Charlie Cox's Matt Murdock, who portrayed the defense attorney of Holland's Peter Parker after the webhead is falsely framed by Jake Gyllenhaal's Mysterio in a posthumously released, doctored video. Holland called the experience of sharing the screen with Cox, who impressively inhabited the role of the Devil of Hell's Kitchen for 3 acclaimed seasons on Netflix's Daredevil, incredibly exciting, in an interview with The Hollywood Reporter. "I was a big fan of the Daredevil series, and I think he's a fantastic actor. He's done a wonderful job with that character, and albeit it was a small cameo, it obviously teased the future of what could be," he said. Describing the single scene that Cox appears in the Spider-Man film as a real actor's piece, Holland said the minimal setup of all the characters seated and chatting around a kitchen table incorporated elements of the craft, like blocking the scene, that made it feel like an actor's workshop while working with people I really look up to. Charlie was a lot of fun. It was really cool to see him snap back into a character that I am really a fan of and that he has a lot of love for, obviously. So it was pretty awesome, and I hope that one day we find a way for Spider-Man and Daredevil to team up again. Orphan Black sequel series finds a writer. The sequel series to cult favorite sci-fi show Orphan Black has found a lead writer, with Variety revealing that Anna Fishko has been enlisted to head up the writing staff and executive produce the continuation, which will be produced by Boat Rocker Studios, and air on AMC. The sequel is not a reboot of the original series starring Tatiana Maslany, but rather a brand new story set in the same world. There's no word of the plot yet, or even potential cast members, but Fishko's enrollment is a step in the right direction, and a sign that the show will most likely come to fruition. This isn't Fishko's first time working with AMC, either. She was a writer and supervising producer on Fear the Walking Dead, and also served as writer and co-executive producer on The Society, the Netflix series that was ultimately cancelled due to production complications brought on by COVID-19, so she's got a solid background in genre fare. Orphan Black, which ran for 5 seasons, garnered acclaim from critics and fans for its plot, writing and acting performances, earning Maslany numerous awards and nominations, including a Primetime Emmy win for Outstanding Lead Actress in a Drama Series in 2016. The series also spawned an aftershow, After the Black, in comic book, audio sequel series Orphan Black, the next chapter featuring Maslany and other alumni, as well as Japanese remake Orphan Black, 7 Genes, and now we know the mythology is about to get even bigger. All of Us Are Dead makes history by topping Netflix's most watched list. When Netflix's Squid Game premiered last year, it became the top viewed program in several countries, raking in astronomical views, and many accolades. The Korean drama became an instant hit worldwide, landing the top spot on Netflix's U.S. Daily Top 10 list. Now, All of Us Are Dead, another Korean drama, has also reached the summit spot. The reports from Deadline, U.S. Internet and K-dramas has risen significantly, with viewership jumping over 200% between 2019 and 2021. With the success of All of Us Are Dead, and its ascent to the #1 spot, Korea becomes the first country to chart more than one non-English series atop the U.S. Daily Top 10 list. The success of Squid Game a few months prior undoubtedly led to growing interest in K-dramas as well. The 12-episode horror series takes place in a high school, where a science experiment goes wrong and leads to a zombie apocalypse. Trapped, and without access to food, water and the outside world, they must do all they can to survive. Rounding out the main cast are Park Ji-hoo, Yoon Chan-young, Cho Yi-yeon, Park Solomon, Yoon Soo, Lee Yu-mi and MJ Hyuk. Lee Jae-kyu and Kim Nam-soo serve as directors. The series is based on the popular Korean webtoon, Now at Our School, and has received positive reviews, with Variety stating, "All of Us Are Dead makes the most out of its nightmarish central location to otherworldly, dizzying effect." The show is available to stream on Netflix. Doctor Who producer thinks Jodie Whittaker will be appreciated over time. As the first female actor to pick up the sonic screwdriver, Jodie Whittaker's Doctor Who tenure has been riddled with controversy and backlash, but producer Matt Strevens thinks her efforts will be appreciated as soon as the next Doctor comes along. Over the past few years, current showrunner Chris Chibnall and Whittaker have spurred the ire of the Whovian fandom for delivering a lackluster run and contravening the story's established lore. This has also resulted in record-low viewing figures for the popular sci-fi series, prompting the BBC to bring back former executive producer Russell T. Davies in an effort to rekindle fan participation and course-correct the show. But according to Matt Stevens, who joined the crew as a producer back in 2017, the controversy mostly has to do with what every Doctor and every showrunner goes through. As he explained in an interview with Doctor Who magazine, "Every Doctor gets it, every showrunner gets it." I loved Stephen Moffat's reaction when Russell T. Davies was announced as coming back recently, writing "RTD must go" on Instagram. "I thought that was so witty because there's always someone waiting to have a pop. And that's good, in a way. The great thing is we have freedom of speech and people are free to say what they want," he explained. Every era of Doctor Who has had its massive champions, and every era and every Doctor has had people going "it's not like it used to be." And then, afterwards, a lot of the kind of contemporary commentary disappears. With a short distance of time, there is huge affection looking back. I think, when the story is written, Jodie's Doctor will be thought of, quite rightly, with huge affection. And love, quite frankly. That's certainly one way to interpret the current mood of the fandom. Granted, what Strevens refers to is an actual phenomenon in Doctor Who, where every new incarnation of the character takes some getting used to for their first few outings. But I doubt that we can blame the overall outrage and declining interest on contemporary commentary about Jodie Whittaker herself. If anything, a lot of Whovians would agree that Whittaker is not to blame for the show's underwhelming performance. Many would even vote for her to stay for RTD's second tenure as showrunner, as her portrayal of the Doctor has been nothing short of stellar and charismatic. Though I guess the only way to truly know would be to wait and see how the new Doctor is received. Okay, stay tuned to our channel. I'll be providing you with up-to-date reliable movie news. Enjoy!